Peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. Public service announcement. Peace, everybody. Peace, peace, peace. Make sure you share it. Make sure you share. Y'all already know sharing is caring. Sometimes caring can be daring. Alright? Alright? Peace, family. Peace, peace, peace. Alright, peace, peace, peace. Comment 8 if you've received remedy. Yeah, I'm rolling. Yeah, I'm rolling. Comment 8 if you've received remedy. Comment 8 if you have received remedy. Yeah, I'm rolling. Yeah, make sure y'all can hear me. Comment 8 if you have received some form of remedy. We got folks that beats traffic cases, right? Got folks beating eviction, right? Got folks not having to worry about a car note, not having to worry about rent, all right, by way of understanding the information. All right. Now, 10/27, y'all. 10/27, we will be in New York. All right. And for those that have remedy, comment 8. All right. Comment 8 for those that have some sort of remedy. All right. Now, understand, for those of us that have remedy, a lot of folks ask me, what should I say? How can I be more fluent on my articulation? And I always try to tell folks, how we got remedy was from reading, 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 reading. I'm talking about reading the same information over and over. All right? Reading the same information over and over. Okay? It's a rinse and repeat thing. Because when you start looking at all this stuff as the same, all right, I know a lot of folks is having issues with court. Now, why are a lot of us having issues with court? It's because a lot of us have had, bad times in court. Imagine how many times we done been to court, we done got locked up or had to pay fines. So, court can be very intimidating for a lot of folks that was going through court uninformedly. All right, yeah, I'm still reading today. I'm still learning today. Like, I don't know everything. All right. Now, I understand when I was in those courthouses, okay, before I was informed, right, I really didn't, I'm thinking I can just pay a fine. Hopefully I can get the fine dropped down to a lesser fine. Not knowing all I had to do was object. Now, for any traffic tickets, again, this isn't lawful, this isn't legal advice, this is lawful awareness. Tag somebody that you know is going through traffic issues. Tag somebody that you know is going through traffic issues. Tag somebody you know that got caught for traffic. Anything. Driving under suspension. Pistol in your car. Okay? Marijuana in your car. Alright? I'm about to give you some lawful advice. Yeah, tag them, y'all. Tag everybody you know. They got some traffic tickets. Seatbelt tickets. Speeding tickets. Okay? Yes. Alright? But before we start the lesson, comment 9. If speeding tickets or some type of traffic tickets been whooping your ass, comment 9. Alright, comment 9. Alright, I remember getting locked up for being a habitual driver, meaning driving on suspension. I was a habitual offender, meaning every time I got pulled over, I didn't have no license because I didn't know how to stand up for myself. I didn't know that I could travel. I didn't know I had the right to travel. I didn't know that. I thought I had to get a license to drive, not knowing getting a license mean I was doing business. And that's why, if I'm doing business, that's why these policy enforcers, because I look at the word police, like policy. I know that E is silent, but I express the E at the end of police. So it's policy to me. All right, it's policy enforcers. Because they push policy. They be like, freeze! Don't move! And we're investing in crime. Yeah, they're the crime stoppers of business. All right, yeah, if you didn't have no insurance, yeah, tag some folks, tag some people you know that's going through issues with insurance. Okay? I'm about to literally give you some lawful awareness. All right? How many of y'all done got pulled over with marijuana on you? Tag them. Show you what to do. This is not legal advice. This is lawful awareness. Did I turn my license in? Nah, I haven't did that yet. And been beating cases. Nah, I ain't surrendered my license yet. I do plan on doing that, but I mean, for certain reasons, that's probably not a lot of people doing it for. I mean, you don't gotta surrender your license to have the right to travel. You see what I'm saying? I could have 40 licenses. If I'm not doing business at that time, they can't say that I'm driving. Because if I'm driving, that means I'm doing business. And business means that I'm operating commercially. Now, I'm not operating commercially if I'm simply going to my friend's house or I'm about to go to my mom's house. All right? Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to let y'all know these cases are easy to beat when you understand what's going on. Okay? All right? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my credit card, my license is a credit card. So every time they run it, you know they're charging my estate. Now, if I'm not doing business and I express that I wasn't doing business, that officer has to prove that I was doing business. All right, just like if you get charged for distribution of marijuana, I'm like, how do they know that we are selling weed? Like, how do they know? They be like, well, you got little baggies. And you be like, okay, well, so what? Did you talk to one of my customers and they told you that we're doing business? No, they don't. They be like, you got a calculator in your car. Like, why you got a calculator? Why you got a scale? Because I want to make sure my marijuana is weighing out good. Y'all got to understand how much power we truly have, y'all. And I'm just using that as an example. Okay? They literally throw claims on us, and if you actually talk to them, them claims don't even make sense. All right? Don't even make sense. They be like, oh, I smell a peculiar smell. Can you please step out of the car, sir? No. Do you smell a dead body or something? No, I'm not getting out. Now, if you get to start yanking on my door, yeah, I'm going to step out. But I'm going to let them know this is against my will. This is under duress. Because anything y'all find in that car, I don't even care anymore. You can find anything you want. All right? If y'all didn't kill, steal, or destroy anything, there is not a crime. Okay? I don't need a tag on my car, but trust and believe, y'all know a lot of y'all going to be trying to think y'all going to hear these words and get some motivation and go and do it. Man, you going to be locked straight up, okay? You got to understand what's going on. You got to be able to articulate yourself. Okay, no matter if they found a pistol in the car, unregistered gun, none of that. It don't matter. Did I kill anyone with this gun? All right? Because if you pull me over because I was speeding, I don't advise y'all to speed, okay, because you can hurt somebody. But there is no law that says you can't speed. Can somebody please pull that up for me? Can somebody please pull up the supreme law that says you cannot speed? That speeding limit is for commercial drivers, for all the truck drivers and all the taxi drivers, and that's for them. That ain't for us that's enjoying our life, living in pursuit of happiness. Now remember, y'all, remember, no, you should not speed because morally, you know, that's dangerous. All right, morally, that's dangerous because you can hurt somebody. And we've seen that happen plenty of times. But we also seen people get hurt that ain't speeding. You see what I'm saying? All right? So again, I'm not telling y'all to speed. I'm just showing you how a lot of times they throw these claims on us and they don't even really make sense if you really object them. All right. For instance, if they say I don't have a tag on my car, I'm simply saying things along this line. Well, I wasn't doing business, so I didn't feel the need to have a registered tag on my vehicle. All right, this vehicle isn't for hire. It's not for business. This is my personal use. All right, y'all got to stop telling these folks where y'all live at. They be like, "Where you live?" You be like, "Oh, I'm here, over there on Davy Street." Okay, y'all got to stop saying that, man. I be like, "Yo, I live in my car." I'm like, "This is my home." They be like, "Yeah, right." I'm like, "What you mean? I ain't no yeah, right. This is my home. All right, this is my home." They're like, "Where are you going?" I'd be like, "I'm going." You know, of course they're gonna act like you're trying to be an asshole, but who cares? I'm being respectful. All right, I'm reserving my rights. All right, I don't gotta tell you all my damn business. Like, who are you? You're a policy enforcer. Okay, you ain't the damn government. You're not my co-worker. All right, you're a public servant. Be asking me all these damn questions. All right. So we gotta understand, y'all. And when more people do this, y'all gonna see a shift. It's so many people that's scared. Somebody right now said, "Man, y'all better go ahead and just go ahead and get them your license. Stop playing." Y'all, those same type of people is the reason why things are the way they are. And we don't listen to them yellow bellies. If you don't know what a yellow belly is, it just means a scary peasant. Somebody that's scared. That's what a yellow belly is. Like, hell yeah, I got all my charges dropped. I ain't had no tag. I ain't had no insurance. My pistol was loaded. Shit was just sitting on the seat. Had Mary Jane. Had some shrooms. Man, what? Got pulled over, said I had no tags. And I'm like, well, who am I harming by not having any tags, sir? He said, well, in the state of South Carolina, you have to have a tag when you're driving. I said, correct the mundo, sir. But you see here, I'm not driving. I'm traveling. He was like, oh, you must be one of these sovereign citizen guys. I'm like, well, no, I'm a law-abiding consumer, and I'm abiding by the law by exercising my rights, sir. Okay, yeah, I got my damn gun back. I ain't get my weed back, though, but yeah, I got my damn gun back. They probably smoked the weed. All right, yeah. So yeah, I didn't show him any because I didn't show him nothing because my license was suspended. I didn't have nothing to show him because I'm like, I don't even want to have this conversation talking about driving because I don't have a driver's license. So why would I keep the conversation on driving? So every time he said drive, I was like, sir, I understand you're assuming that I'm driving, but can you prove that I'm doing business? And he was so confused, like, what are you talking about? I said, sir, you're saying drive. I'm not a truck driver. I'm not a taxi driver. All right? I'm not a food delivery driver. I don't have a tag on my back of my car because I wasn't doing business. When I do business, I put my tag on. He was confused as hell, but I didn't care. Because it's not my goddamn job, okay? It ain't my job to sit there and give a whole damn history lesson. You know what I'm saying? We got to stop doing that, too. We be trying to bring out all these extra history, man. These policy enforcers do not care. We got to get to the point. Like, listen, that's why I get like, listen, like, I already know what you're going to do. You're going to try to tow the car. You're like, no, I'm not going to tow the car. I'm like, listen, man, I know your procedures, okay? Y'all gonna run it. It's not gonna have insurance. You're gonna say, oh, well, I got it. All right, but at that point, I don't know if y'all heard me tell this before, but I had got pulled over. I got pulled out the car. I didn't get yanked out. I just walked out, and I let them know, hey, I don't consent to any searches and seizures. All right, so anything y'all find out of this car cannot be used against me. I made sure I kept saying that over and over and over again. Okay, because he only got me out of the car because my car smelled like weed, and he only pulled me over because I didn't have a tag. All right, so I'm like, yo, this is easy. This is easy. All right, this is easy. So as that's happening, he pulls me out the car. Okay, he then asks me, uh, I told him, no, what did I tell him? I told him I don't consent to any search or seizure. Then he asked me, you know, you in the state of South Carolina, you gotta have a tag. I say, well, like I was telling you before, I'm not breaking any crime. I did not kill, steal, or destroy. All right, so no one called you. So the fact that you cutting on your blue lights, like there's an emergency, like who called you? He was like, nobody had to call me to see that you didn't have a tag. I was like, well, you didn't have to cut your lights on because I was not breaking any laws. Okay? How can I break a rule if I wasn't playing a game? Think about it, y'all. All right? How can I break the rule if I wasn't playing the game? I wasn't playing. You can only break policy rules when you're doing business. I wasn't doing any business. So how can you say I was breaking the rule? All right, so he said I didn't have a tag while I didn't have a tag while driving. I'm letting him know, like, listen, sir, I have the right to travel. Okay? I'm not driving. We have to understand what's the difference between driving and traveling. We have the right to travel. And in all states, family, this is a Supreme Court case law. The Supreme Court has already ruled that we have the right to travel. So that's why we don't really need to be going back and forth like, well, can I travel? Can I drive? Like, anybody that's listening now should already know by now that you have the right to travel. I just don't talk about that because it's like, and I got to remember to talk about because I know I get a lot of new beginners that listen. But, you know, majority of my followers, y'all should already kind of know how to kind of attack that. Half of it is kind of fear. But when you go in there and challenge the driving claims, let them know you have the right to travel. Okay, bring some case law with you because there's so much case law. Oh my God. So much case law. And you can use case law because that's the Supreme Court's ruling. And you can use the Supreme Court ruling as a defense. Simple. Okay? But you got to know what's going on, family. You got to know what's going on. You should not be having to worry about no funky ass traffic tickets. I can't believe I did 3 months in jail because I was driving without no license, missed court, and just sit my uninformed ass in there waiting for my court date. Man, never again. Okay? Never again. They ain't never gonna get me like that again. Okay? I'm going to all court dates, standing, getting this stuff thrown out because I want to put this on record. Now, of course, there's ways to, you know, handle it without going to court. But, you know, it's fun to me because this is the way I learned it. Now, somebody told me, that was like, man, Cap, who loves going to court? I'm like, well, somebody's going to love going to court. Somebody that used to lose in court and now they're winning in court. I used to lose in court, meaning every time I got pulled over, I had to pay a fine or, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I didn't pay the fine, I would have to go to jail. Every time I get pulled over, one time I got pulled over for eyeballing the damn police officer. I said, why you pulled me over? He said, you were staring at me. And, you know, it was kind of suspicious. I said, what? I'm like, what? I said, I can't look at you? He was like, nah, you can't look at me like that. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? Man, they towed my car. I was like 18 at the time. Never seen that car again. Bought that car with my cash earned money. I bought a car with $750. Y'all remember them Grand Marquises was going for like $800? Got me one for $750. Just knew it was a damn BMW. I used to start that car with a damn screwdriver. I did not care. That was my first car. Man, I used to drive. I used to take that car to college, play ball. Like after I get done with school, I go back to my mom's house and I got pulled over. He seen I had a basketball in the car. He started feeling all sorry for me and shit. Tom said, "Hey man, you're in school?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in school, man. I just told you this is my only means to school, man. Like this is if I don't have a car, man, I can't get to class." So that man, the officer, I'm talking about, ruined my whole world. But as I got older and started getting informed, I didn't blame him anymore because I was like, I should have been more informed of what's going on. Yeah, so it's like I remember he pulled me over. He was like, I was staring and I was like, what the fuck? I can't look at you? He was like, no, you can't look at me like that. I'm like, man, what? And I just remember going home telling my parents, man, they ain't do shit. They ain't do a damn thing. Couldn't help me at all. I said, I'm staying in my room for like 2 damn days. I ain't come out. I ain't leave my room. I also got damn depressed because I didn't have a ride to school. I was on the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ruined my whole world at the time. And I just didn't have no answers. Like, my folks couldn't give me no answers. I just knew that shit was wrong. I was like, so a cop can just pull you over for looking at it? My daddy, my mama just like, well, you know, son, this, what? I got tired of that shit. I got tired of that shit. I was like, man, I would never, man. Every time my kids get in trouble, man, come to me. Let's talk about this shit. Nah, man, it was different at the time, man. I was 18 years old, man. I wasn't thinking about no damn suit. 18 years old. Ain't thinking about no damn lawsuit. I ain't know about nothing about no damn contract law. Know nothing about no damn consumer rights. I had to go through that shit. I ain't know nothing. I didn't know nothing. I was like, man, never again. I'm gonna set my ass in jail. Rock Hill. Sat my ass in jail. I'm talking about 3 months, all because I didn't know how to defend myself. My folks couldn't help me at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard turning towards your folks when you kind of get to a certain level, because it's like, man, y'all really couldn't even help me when I was in certain points. Like, forget money. It's just understanding, like, what's going on. Like, nobody could help me. Like, nobody. No, not one person. Kept hearing shit like, you know, that's how, you know how they do. I got tired of hearing that shit. Well, you know how they do. But you just got to be careful, son. You know how they do. I'm like, man, what the fuck does that even mean? What the hell that mean, man? Alright, so, yeah. So now if I get any ticket now, yo, I'm going to court. I got the right to travel. I'm bringing case law with me. I don't care if they found a pound of weed in my car. They found 50 pistols in my car. All right? If none of this is connected to any deadly crime, any killing, stealing, or destroying, I'm not doing anything wrong. And my privacy and my persons and my papers have been confiscated. All right? Against my will. All right? You know how many guns they be taking from people? You know how much weed they take from people? You know how many cars got towed all because a car didn't have no damn insurance? You don't need insurance if that is for personal use. And then they get mad when you don't have the car registered. Y'all ever not had your car registered? And they be like, well, in the state of here, you got to register your car. I'm like, well, I didn't want to get it registered because I didn't want to have to put insurance on it. And they look at you like you're crazy. They look at you like you're crazy. Like, yo, I don't want to register my car. This is from personal use. This is not for commercial. And they be like, well, what if you wreck somebody, hit somebody? Okay, 1099. What are we talking about? Everybody can keep a 1099 in their damn car. Now, I should have said that, because y'all gonna, you know what I'm saying? Please understand how to utilize those. I didn't mean to say that. Please know how to utilize those, but yeah, that's your insurance. Yeah, that's your insurance. Alright, 1027, y'all. We in New York. 1027. VIP, we meet in 1026. Alright. It's a lot of information, family. It's a lot of information. Okay? But every day you just want to take one step at a time. It's not a marathon, family. Okay? It's not a marathon, family. I mean, I still got my license so I can rent cars. I do a lot of traveling. But you know, there's folks out there that got tribal IDs that are able to use those to rent cars as well. So I'm just saying, when you get pulled over, you give them your passport. They be like, do you have a license? Like, well, yeah, I'm not driving. So, I mean, my license doesn't matter. I gave you my passport because I'm traveling. Here's my traveling documents. My license is my driving document. Yeah. Do I think I'll ever change my status? What does that mean, family? I don't know what that means. I feel like I'm already in the corrected status. The status of having capacity to contract or capacity not to contract. That's my status. A competent representative. Yes, my form of status correction is mindset. Because I know people that did quote unquote status correction, and I would never trade shoes with them because they still don't know what's going on. All right, but the reason why I talk so much, the reason why I'm so hard on folks as far as tough on folks about getting out of job, because again, y'all, I wasn't always informed. I remember my life always trying to doing all kinds of things just to stay ahead. Okay, a lot of things I wouldn't have even did if I was informed. Okay, literally, literally. Now that I'm informed, man, I would have never worked a job. Man, I don't care what nobody say on that. Okay, I get a lot of people that say things like, well, the society is going because of the working class. That is not true, family. That is not true. Do y'all really think this world is going round and round because there are workers out here? Okay, we only need about 10% of the people that, we only need 10% of everybody that's working right now. I'm not saying everybody quit. I'm just saying, like, all these folks that's working, more people are working than people that aren't working. All right? Like, nah, I wouldn't. We're going to be in New York. I don't think this event going to have parking. So, I mean, I just know for a fact New York is kind of very packed. So, I would definitely Uber to the event. Hell yeah, man. I feel like a sucker. I'm like, man, you mean to tell me I'm doing all this, man? I don't even have to do this. And then it's like a lot of us are our jobs. What I mean by that is our identity is our job. Okay, I remember being making $30 an hour and just leading with that. Like when somebody asks me, "What you do for?" I'm like, man, it's good work. I make 30 an hour. It's like we try to throw that out, like, 'cause that's what we live on. And I was trying to tell somebody in the last live that I did, like, no offense, y'all, okay, but a working man is not a wealthy man. Let me explain, okay? Let me explain. Because if a working man is predicting that his wealth stems from his job, which he does not control, that is not wealth, family. Okay? Again, if your life is revolved around a job, you're not wealthy. That's not wealth. Wealth is a form of being able to create for yourself. If half of the people lost their job right now, man, folks gonna be like, yo, it's gonna be some purging. Folks gonna be out there marching and striking and robbing and breaking in houses. Somebody said $20 or $30 is livable. In what world? What world is $20 or $30 livable, man? Let's talk about it. How much do y'all think is a good hourly wage? Somebody throw me some numbers. Somebody throw me some numbers. What do y'all think is a good hourly wage? Yeah, y'all throw some numbers out. Somebody throw some numbers. The number out there. I was making $30. Okay? Yeah, you ain't gonna make no $5 million working on no job, but I'm making $30. I'm making $30 an hour, right? We was making $3,000 a week, working 84 damn hours a week. Okay, 84 hours. So you gotta think, for any amount, for whoever makes the highest hourly wage on this live right now, ain't making enough. And they ain't gotta even put it, cause ain't nobody making no damn 1,000 an hour, because shit, you make that off of, unless you got a business, yeah. But we talking about working. Working. Ain't no amount when it comes to freedom. Exactly. Ain't nobody making no $1,000 an hour. Nobody's making no $1,000 an hour using their brain. Whoever making $1,000 an hour working, man, what? They put in a lot of hours. I mean, not hours, but they're doing a lot of work. All right, just imagine even putting a dollar amount on your time, like meaning your hours. Like, I'm worth $40 an hour. Like, yo, y'all gotta understand how cheap that is. That shit cheap as hell, y'all. Imagine your boss coming out and handing you a $50 bill every hour. You know how little I would feel knowing what I know now? Imagine you going out and say, hey, boss, you got that 30 for me? Yeah, come on over here. He pulled that $30 out of his goddamn pocket. Like, that should make you feel so cheap. Somebody can pull your hourly wage out their damn pocket. You gotta think, y'all. It should offend you. People be telling me, oh, you offending people. Duh. That's why I'm here. Duh. Think about minimum wage. I remember going to job, they talking some $8 an hour. I'm like, okay, I can do that. What? Y'all know how many people work less jobs because they have a record? Last time I checked, you could be a felon and still be a creator. Felons act like they took your damn mindset. Like, man, I'm a felon. I can only go, all I can do is go pick up boo-boo. I can't go read laws and understand interest and contract because I'm a felon. It's like folks choose to lose. That's a new saying. Don't choose to lose. Let me be a damn felon, man. What, I'm about to be the most competent contract talking felon walking. You don't know which way I'm going, whether it's a felon or I'm going right, man. What? Yeah, exactly. Winner's gonna win. Yeah. They say minimum wages. Somebody said minimum wage $20 in California. Any wage, just hit a word, wage. We wager that they will never wake up. Imagine somebody wagering on your time. That don't even sit right with me no more. I wish my kids would come through that damn door and say, Dad, I just applied. I got an application. Like, man, get out. Pack your stuff. You're going with your mama. Get out. Pack your stuff. Ain't walking your ass in here talking about no damn wage. What are they wagering? Think about it. Who's gambling on our time? Who's gambling? Wager. Hey, the wage is, they done turned around and said minimum wage. You got folks walking their ass to go get some minimum wage. Meaning the minimum wager. Meaning the lowest wager you can bet. Somebody said salary is better. How? Salary is worse than damn. Because if I had to choose, I want hourly. Forget a salary. Ooh, I want hourly. I want hourly. Forget a salary. Forget a salary. Y'all folks that's in salary, y'all can work 80 hours and get paid like you work 40 hours. At least those folks that's working 80 hours get some overtime. Salary? Y'all walk y'all salary asses around talking about, I'm salary. It sounds good, don't it? It sounds good when you don't know what's going on. I'm salary. I'm not hourly. I'm salary. All right, salary. You can never go outside your cap. That's the easiest way to trap somebody. Put them in salary. Now you can work them, overwork them, and they're gonna get that same damn salary. Yeah. Y'all gotta look at things like a boss, y'all. Y'all not looking at things like a boss. And so many people fix their mouth and say, well, everybody can't be a boss. Well, forget everybody. We're talking about you. What about you? What about you? What about you, Sally? Y'all like having your time wagered? Man, I wasn't wealthy when I had a damn job. Even when I was making $3,000 a week, I just knew that was good, right? And then as soon as I lost that job, it's like, oh snap, what am I about to do? It's like your whole damn chest cave in. You ever been a man having the whole thing down and you lose your job? Oh my God. It's one of the worst feelings ever as a man. Fellas, comment 8 if you have been provided and you done lost your damn job and you just like your whole world just feel like it was caving in. Comment 8. You know, some of y'all too prideful. I'll comment 8. Some of y'all too prideful. I'll comment 8 first. But yeah, as a man, you lose your job. Oh my God, it's like somebody punch all the damn air out your damn chest. Try to figure out what's going on. Telling yourself, I ain't gonna get another job. You gotta go through the process all over again. You just like, damn. Man, what? I was tired of that. Never again. Oh my God, I felt such like a loser. The biggest. All right, the biggest loser. And then you find out you feel like a double loser when you feel like you didn't even have to go through them emotions. I felt like an even bigger loser when I found out I didn't even have to go through them emotions. You mean to tell me I was having depressing thoughts all because I was uninformed? You feel like your manhood beating at you. You feel like people look at you different. They don't even fucking know you. You feel like when you walk out the door, it's just like people looking at you like, damn, do they see the brokenness on me? Like nobody know what the hell going on in your damn life. But for some reason, it's like we feel like the whole world looking at us. Like, damn, I'm broke. You feel like all posts is talking about you. You see women talking, I hate broke men. You feel like they talking about you. You feel like that hit dog that didn't holler. Yeah, y'all, it's embarrassing. It's even more like, but again, it's so refreshing knowing that, damn, those feelings was fake. Those weren't real feelings because those feelings came from a fake situation. That goes for anybody. I be hoping and praying y'all lose y'all jobs. I know that sounds terrible, but who cares? Because I know those jobs have created a fairy tale in a lot of our minds. Some of us really feel like, my job's good. I make good money. You don't make no damn good money. You don't even get what you're due. And we tell ourselves as a man, this job got me this house, this car. Man, you could have got all that without that job. You think you had to give up all them hours just for that car outside? Think about it. It don't even make sense. You mean tell me you could have used information to get that same car, get that same house, and you didn't have to put no physical hours in? Meaning you didn't have to use your body as collateral. You could use your mind. Okay? The new form of slavery is having people say words like this. I make good money. You don't make good money. You don't make good money. Yeah, them jobs is costing y'all lives. You see your mama do it. You see your dad do it. And you fall on the same path. Hopefully you get a big break. Ain't no big break. Ain't no big break, family. You got to put this work in. You got to understand this information. You got to get informed. You got to understand what a bill is. You got to understand what interest is. You got to understand what a security collateral is. These are key words that you might want to write down, because that's what I'm building my foundation off of. Okay? I'm building my foundation off understanding interest, understanding the elements of contract, understanding court, understanding the position of the IRS in my accounts. Somebody said, don't you got to have the income to qualify for a vehicle? Good. Now you got to understand your application is the finance. The application is the finance. All right. The application is the finance. Okay. Anything you apply for, that application is the security collateral if you express it. Let me talk slower. All right? Your application. I know they tell you to fix your credit because they treat you like a minor. Because in all actuality, you are a minor. You don't understand what's going on. So they tell you, hey, go work on your credit, then come back to us. It's so bad, y'all, that they tell us to go work on our credit when there is no law nowhere that ever says anything about a credit score. Think about it. Can anybody find any law that talks about a credit score? A law. Not a policy. A law. A law. So why are people walking around building credit? Because you don't know how to transfer interest. That's why. That's why. So if there is no law that talks about credit scores, what are we doing? If there is no law that talks about, hey, you should go get a job to pay your bills, what are we doing? You got to ask yourself that. We got this self-ego about ourselves, like, nah, I'm going to keep my job because I'm a working man. Man, look, y'all. That sounds good to uninformed people. Okay? Calling yourself a working man instead of calling yourself a creating man is two totally different men. When I was a working man, my whole life was predicted on how much I got from my paycheck. If my paycheck was good, things was good. If my paycheck was short, things was bad. And I had to get more hours to get more money. That's terrible. That's not a good plan. Now imagine doing that for 40 years. That was never a good plan. We're here to create experience, not here to work. Trade our time for some dollar bills to go pay a bill that's already paid. That doesn't even make sense. So we're not even going to make it make sense here. We're not humble over here. We don't care about who feels like what. I'm telling this so everybody that can hear me elevates. Now, if you want to fight that, keep fighting it. You the one that, you know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is hurting me. I remember I was working, I would love somebody to talk to me like this. That man ain't like nobody's hourly wage amounts to understanding the power of an application. I mean, I don't got I don't have my birth certificate authenticated. A lot of people ask me questions I ain't never mentioned. Whoever y'all heard mention that, why don't y'all go ask them? I've never said anything about birth certificate authentication. So clearly you've heard that from someone before, right? So why don't, because I never understood this just even as a student. Whenever y'all hear things, right? Why don't y'all go to the person that you heard that from? You know what I'm saying? I know y'all want to pick my brain, which is cool. I'm cool with that. But why don't y'all, like, some people ask me about, TDA accounts. And I'm like, y'all don't never talk about TDA accounts. Why don't y'all go to whoever y'all hear talking about that? Like, go to them, because I'm sure they have more information on that. All right, corrected status. I don't know what that means. Only status I understand is the status of having capacity to contract and not having capacity to contract. Those are the only statuses I really know. All right, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a bunch of ways to skin the cat. But people gotta understand, like, people just be saying that shit, not really understanding what that means. That means if I'm in a BMW warehouse, okay, or a workshop, okay, not a workshop, but a manufacturing plant, we're gonna have BMW parts, okay. If we have BMW parts, imagine if a Mercedes part came through there. Then imagine if a Rolls Royce part came through there. All right? It's going to mess up that production. So when y'all ask all these different questions that has nothing to do with what we talking about, it's as if you're putting in a different part to a different car. Yes, there's different ways to skin a cat, but you still got to pick a way. Imagine saying, I got 1,000 ways to skin this cat, but never skin it. And I like cats, so we got to say something else. I don't like that old skinning cats. I'm a cat person. All right, so we got to say something else. All right, got to say something else. But who the hell is skinning cats anyway? Who the hell made that reference anyway of all the things we could have said? All right. How you know this was an Audi? Bro, know his cars. How you know this was an Audi? But yeah. There's definitely 100 different ways to get to the finish line. Let's say that. There's 100 different paths to get to the finish line, but damn, you gotta pick one. You can't be on one path and say, well, we gotta go left when those are instructions to a whole different path. Alright? Okay, so y'all just slow down. Alright? Remember, y'all, it's not a race. Slow down, fall in love with the information. I know a lot of y'all want y'all cash back, you want your money back. Okay, but fall in love with the process. When you fall in love with the process, family, trust and believe. Remedy is just going to be right there. You're going to know how to articulate yourself. You're going to know how to defend yourself. All right, but there's a lot of people that is focused on the money. Like, I want all my money back. I want a car. Like, y'all have to stop focusing on the items and focus on what do it takes for me to secure this item. What does it take for me to protect this item? You know how many people get things and then lose it because they don't know how to protect it? We have to fall in love with the process, because the process is going to lead us to everything that we need to know. The process is going to lead you to trust. All right? The process is going to lead you to understand how to protect assets. Okay? But you got to understand the asset. You got to understand how to negotiate the assets, how to claim the asset before you can protect the damn asset. All right? Well, no, people want their money back as far as, let's say you paid on the car, right? Let's say the car was $100,000, you paid $50,000 out your pocket. You gotta remember, you was never supposed to pay out your pocket. Okay, there's a law that's in the Truth in Lending Act, which is 15 USC 1615, where it talks about mortgages and other consumer loans. After a consumer prepays in full, all right, the corporation must revert all unearned interest that's over $1 back to the consumer. Okay, so when you understand, that's where that's why when people hear that, they be like, I want all my money back. I want to, and they just focus on that. You mean to tell me I can get all my money back from even when I was 24? Yes. And when people hear that, they be like, okay, I might get my money. They're like, no, you got to still understand the process. You got to understand the foundation. You got to understand the rules and regulations. You got to understand the articulation. Family, do y'all not understand a vocabulary is what's going to keep you in rooms? All right? Vocabulary can get you in rooms and it can keep you in rooms. Having a wide vocabulary, being able to articulate on the contract, being able to articulate on interest, being able to talk about certain laws, being able to talk about certain federal rules and procedures. Okay? I know a lot of folks is not teaching people how to sue. And again, y'all gotta understand, everything leads to court. A lot of y'all are trying to dodge the court. Like, I didn't know we had to go to court. Like, who is telling y'all don't have to go to court, y'all? You have to go to court if everything does not pan out how you want it to go. And that's why a lot of people is not getting remedy, because they don't understand how to sue. They don't understand how to enforce. They don't understand how to exercise arbitration. You got folks that's just getting stepped on and, this process didn't work. I'm about to go listen to this person. All right, let me go to, this seems way easier. Then y'all get so far in that process, oh my God, it didn't work. All this stuff isn't, then you go to somebody else. Good, I finally found someone I can understand. Y'all say the same mumbo jumbo every time y'all find somebody new. It's like finding that new shiny piece. It look good, but you still gonna have to shine it just like all the other pieces. You still got to put the work in. Ain't no templates. Ain't no easy route. I'm just trying to find the easiest route where I don't have to go to court, where I don't have to really do much. I'm like, man, please go back to work. Please. Please stay at work. This is not for you. This is for bosses. This is not for workers. Okay? And a lot of people bring their worker mentality to this playing field. And you got to elevate. People think they just walking on the field. Nah, you got to climb a ladder to get on this field. This is an elevated field. You can't just walk out here like it's an even play. What? Can't be looking at it like no worker. It's not going to make sense. And I'm going to say it like this. If you're looking at it like a worker, because you got to remember, a lot of us think just because we quit our jobs, our worker mentality is gone. No, my friend, y'all got to think about like a crackhead. All right? Just because they take a break from it, or they still got it in they mental, they bloodstream, it's like it needs it, it wants it. So y'all got to understand how much of a withdrawal that we're going to go through. A lot of y'all haven't went through any withdrawals. Withdrawals meaning of being away from your job because adversity is going to hit, and a lot of y'all going to go back to work. That's what a lot of people do. They try to put themselves out there like, oh, I don't know, man, I got to get a job. And now you back working. It's folks 2 years ago that told me, I quit my job, but I'm just going to get this job just while I'm doing this. And y'all, they still working. They got no remedy. And I try to tell people, once you going forward, don't look back. Don't look back. All right? Don't look back. Let's say you didn't have any money. Let's say you just paid your bills up. You got 30 days to that next bill. Do y'all not know how long 30 days is? That's a long time. And I try to tell people, man, it ain't nothing to get another job. Some of y'all are so tied to your job, like, man, I can't lose this job. It took me so long to get to this job. It's like a lot of times we try to validate things because it took so much to get there. But what if I'm going in the wrong direction and I'm exerting so much energy? Should I still pat myself on the back? Should I pat myself on the back? Because we say things like, man, I ain't gonna leave the job, man. You know, I done been here. They done elevated me from lead. Now I'm a shift manager. Now I ain't going nowhere. I got benefits. They done gave me a $2 raise. You don't never hear nobody get no $10 raise. It's always like something cheap. We give you a $2 raise. And we be goddamn having pizza parties celebrating. I just got a raise. I just got a 50-cent raise. I used to really be happy over some shit like that. I can't believe how pissed poor I was. Nah, I mean, you can't really see nothing. I mean, I can turn my camera on, you can't really see shit. start. Yeah, y'all. Get out of the rat race. Yeah. Y'all know y'all don't like y'all jobs. It's like we've learned to like what we feel like we have to do. We have learned to like what we feel we have to do. They told me they gave me a 50-cent raise, man. I was like, oh, snap, this is a good company. Sounding po as hell. I wish my higher self could go to my lower self and be like, boy, shut the hell up. Shut your po ass up. Talking about some damn 50 cent. They ain't gonna make a damn post. Talking about something. I just got a raise. This my damn raise. 50 damn cents, y'all. Let's go even higher. $3 raise. What difference do $3 damn dollars make? You know what we say when we on the phone, we say shit like, well, you know, all coins count. You know, that stuff adds up. We say little post shit like that. You know, that stuff adds up. You know, $3 to every other, that stuff adds up. Add up to what? Imagine somebody come by, hey, I'm gonna give you extra $3 because you did good this hour. Y'all gotta look at it like that. I'm gonna throw a little extra $3 every hour. Man, somebody come drop your extra 50 cent off. And again, y'all, I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just thinking about my old self. How happy I was when I got that 50 cent. Man, what? My lower self can't be around me right now. My lower self can't be around my current self. Two totally different mindsets. Okay? Now I needed my lower self to understand to get to this point. Alright, but my lower self, my old self can't be around my new self. Okay? Not at all, y'all. Not at all. My old self can never be near my new self. My old self was too poor mentally. My old self thought working long hours was the way. My old self thought me making $30 an hour, me telling women that was good. You know, they was like, oh, you make money, oh, you get money. Because I was around other peasants. I was around other poor people. I wasn't around no bosses. No boss that would say, hey, man, that's all you worth? $30? That's all you worth an hour? Well, come here then. Come work for me then. I be telling people that to make them feel low so they can understand how cheap that is. I asked a woman, how much you make at your job? Well, I'm making good money, $25 an hour. I said, well, come work for me, I get $30 an hour. Well, I can't just leave my job. Why not? You're only there for $25. Well, the benefits, well, trust and believe. You're going to get some information and you'll get paid an hourly wage because that's clearly what you want. And sometimes people don't even hear because they get offended. Like, I'm not just about to leave my job because we get this ego about ourselves. Like, I'm not going to leave daddy. I'm not going to leave daddy to go make more money. Like, I thought that's what it was about. No, it's about stability. Them jobs are not stable, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. Your job is not stable. It ain't. You just one economic hit away from losing your job, y'all. Y'all not thinking from a boss perspective, okay? If I'm a boss and the economy is getting hit and I see that there's robots and AI that I can bring in, what do y'all think I'm going to do? Are y'all even really considering that? It's like most workers are not aware of what's going on in the market. And that's another thing that I noticed when I was a worker. I wasn't paying attention to the market. Okay, AI is replacing so many people, and that's good because these people don't not need to be trading their time for money. They need to be out here evolving, creating. Okay? The robots were supposed to been had came, but you know, so many people are still working, fighting for these kibbles and bits. And then we got folks opening their mouth and saying, don't listen to this, get you a job. Something is better than nothing. Because they feel like if you ain't making a job, then it ain't no other option. That's basically how I hear that. Something is better than nothing. Well, why do we think if we're not making something, then the other option is nothing? Why is that? It's like, who's giving us these piss-po phrases that we living by? Another day, another dollar. That shit sounds so poor. Another day, another dollar. Another day, another dollar. Sound like robots. Another day, another dollar. Hey, Bill, how you doing? Another day, another dollar. Hey, Frank, how you doing? You know me, I'm good. Another day, another dollar. Somebody said that today going to work. Another day, another dollar. Why is it just another day and another damn dollar? Is that all we doing? Trading days for dollars? That sounds very poor to me. When I hear it, wish my son would say some shit like, boy, he getting slapped. Boy, shut up. Don't you ever talk that piss poness in this house. Another day, another dollar. It better be another day I learned something. Okay? We got to get these po phrases out of our system. That's what I'm saying, y'all. It's bigger than what we think it is. We say po shit all the time. Something is better than nothing. That's the lowest you can go. Another day, another dollar. Somebody, well, y'all think of some more. What's some more? We gotta banish these phrases. Think of some more, y'all. I know it's a bunch more. Yeah, I'm trying to make it. Like, God damn, you been saying that for 30 years. I'm just trying to make it. Y'all ever see somebody drowning for 30 years? Y'all ever see somebody drowning for 5 hours? Most time they just gonna damn drown, right? Imagine a person saying, I'm trying to make it for 10 years. Like, damn, you ain't made it, Jack. You might need to give up and try something else. Because you ain't going to make it. Whatever you trying to make it at, it ain't working. Yeah, I hate that phrase, too. I'm just trying to make it. It sounds so low. Oh, my God. Sounds so low. Just trying to make it, man. Get your trying to make it ass away from me. Because what did Drake say? We made it, goddamn. We had to get informed. No more surviving. We done with that. Oh, that's another phrase. How many times y'all, I'm just out here surviving. Still surviving. You know, I'm just trying to make it. I'm just doing the best I can. That's how I hear it. I know my voice be. But when I hear that, y'all, that's how I hear it. I'm just trying to do the best I can. But they think I'm so evil. Soul survivor, goddamn. If you're looking for me, I'll be on the block with my thing cocked, possibly sitting on the... Cause I'm a survivor, yeah. Why are we on the blocks all damn night? Trapping and shit, why? We used to thought that was cool. I've been on the block, I ain't changed clothes in 3 days. Man, that ain't cool. Ain't nothing cool about that. I got the same clothes on as I've been out here. You know, I've been out here getting it. You don't know what it's like to hustle. Like, well, I don't want to know what it's like. Okay, because brother, you don't got to look like that. You ain't got to smell like that. Okay? We informed now. All right? That's what I'm saying. Y'all, it's so many flaws. But if I say these things, they're going to be like, man, you a hater. And I'm just like, how? 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 We have tricked ourselves to believe we're making progress or we're doing something productive. We doing a bunch of nothing. Nothing. Yeah, people be like, I just want to work, pay my bills. All I'm focused on is me, my family, and my bills. That's one too. All I'm focused on is me, my. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. All I worry about me, myself, my family, and my bills. If you ain't putting down on the bills, I can't talk to you. Oh man. Yeah, man. A lot of people say I'm a scammer. Yeah, I've learned to embrace. I've learned to embrace that though. All right, because again, ain't there is not a bigger scam than convincing yourself that I'm gonna go to work and make something out myself. That is the poorest thing somebody could tell themselves. I remember telling myself, I'm gonna go get me a job. I'm gonna show that people I ain't lazy. That I'm just not somebody that can play basketball and football and I can go work a job and hold it down. Man. Yeah, people are living evil, man, because they living backwards. They not living. They don't live. They evil. Hell, man, it's like, and I don't feel sorry for how I'm talking because I done been po before. Okay? Anybody that knew me for all this, you all, man, come on, man. That's why I talk the way I do. There is no filter. Filter for what? Y'all can't tell me what I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I done been po, done been broke. Okay? Folks really be trying to. You don't know what it's like to work hard, man. Check my resume. What? What are you talking about? I don't know how to work. I speak for the working class. I elevated from the working class. Isn't that what y'all want to do? You want me to get on here and tell you some humble shit? Oh, hold your job down. Make as much as you can. Get your 401k. Okay, borrow against your 401k. Okay. Put some money in some life insurance. 3 years from now, borrow against the life insurance. Y'all like hearing things like that. Get you some timeshares. Oh man, y'all, come on, man. We gotta stand up, y'all. We gotta stand up, man. It's too funny. It's too funny. It's too much information for shit to be sad. It ain't sad no more. It's actually funny. I'm not sad for nobody. It's actually hilarious because we wake up every day and walk our grown asses out the door and just be uninformed. It's the funniest thing ever. If that ain't Comedy Central, I don't know what is. That's the funniest thing ever. We're gonna convince ourselves to work our way up the ladder. What damn ladder? It shouldn't even be called work our way up. It should be work our way down. Cause you ain't working up to nothing but more hours, more work, and same pay. Yeah, y'all gotta learn this information. Again, you do not need your job. I promise you. I promise you, y'all. I'm not telling you nothing that's not real. You do not need your job. Okay? A lot of companies not going to want me to play certain things or say certain things because, yo, the worst thing you could do is send me to your company and you got a bunch of employees. I'm going to be like, hey, yo! That's why my company almost about to be strictly ran by robots. I got my 4 humans that's going to control the robots, but, I'm not looking to hire humans. All right? I'm not looking to hire humans because I'm trying to show folks like, yo, we need to spend our time creating. I don't even want to hire humans. I don't look at my assistants as employees. Okay? Yeah, man, if I pull up to the job, it's like some staff company or something, or y'all in the warehouse. I'm like, y'all like this? Y'all like packing these boxes all day? Like, I just do it too. And that's why I love that I did do it. That's why I'm trying to tell a lot of folks, a lot of y'all don't know my path before all this. Okay, I speak the way I do because I understand what's going on. I've been broke. I've been house hopping. I used to use women for their houses, for their cars. I used to be a broke bum, okay? All right, yeah, that was me. Nobody can tell me nothing different. All right, I've been the guy that had a good job, having a government contract job. What the hell does even good job even mean? All right, but I've been that guy. Okay, had the job, had to make it more than, folks that was in the city. So to be at this point, I'm like, hey, yo, that stuff was poor man's mentality. Quit them jobs. You are not wealthy. I'll say it again. You are not wealthy if you have a job. Y'all think wealthy people have jobs? Y'all know how many of us say like egotistical things like, I'm wealthy. I am wealthy. Man, you ain't wealthy, man. Sometimes we need that real homeboy to be like, man, shut up, man. No, you ain't. You ain't good, man. I am good. I can be an NBA. Bro, you know you're not. You're not good, man. You can get better, but you're not good, man. No, okay, you're not wealthy, man. Sometimes we need our homeboys or homegirls tell us that, hey, you're not wealthy, bro. I ain't wealthy. I got a house. I got a car. Well, where did it come from? Did it come from your job? You're not wealthy, bro. You need to make some shirts. You're not wealthy if you work a job. You ain't wealthy, bro. Okay? Whoever need to hear this. Whoever need to hear this. All right? I know I've been putting a lot of pressure on the women, but we about to up the smoke on a lot of these men. Okay? All right? I know I've been real holding women accountable the last like couple of months. All right? We about to switch the paradigm a little bit. All right? Men, we got to do better. All right, we got to do damn better. We got to be, because our women can't be wealthy. All right, okay, because a woman's wealth solely it doesn't have anything to do with a family wealth. All right, so the man has to be wealthy. You can't be wealthy working a job. Frank, you out there? Frank, Steve, you out there? George, John, James, you hear me? You ain't wealthy, bruh. Okay. And I'm telling you this as a brother, okay? A brother or a brother, okay? Whichever you want. You ain't wealthy, bro. Okay? And we got to get wealthy. We got to get wealthy. How do we get wealthy? By building our information, not building our dollar amount. You don't build wealth with the dollar amount. You build wealth with the information that you have. Okay? So again, if you're working a job, you are not wealthy. And it's sad to even have your family depending on your job. What if you broke your legs right now? Alright? What if you broke your legs right now? What you gonna use? What you gonna use, Hank? Hank, you can't use your legs no more, Hank. What you gonna use then? Y'all wonder why them women be leaving when y'all get old and busted up. All you did was work. Didn't create nothing. And then a woman say things like, well, he was such a great provider. Yeah, but you was born, Hank. Hank, you was born. You was born. All you know how to do is pay bills. You're born. There's a man right now, that woman want to say this shit, but I'm going to say it for her. Brother, you're born, okay? That's why you ain't got none in a while. Yeah, you paying all the damn, but you're boring. Okay? You're boring, man. You're boring. Of course, she say, I want to provide, and then she also want to have some fun, man. She look at you like a damn Bob the Builder. All you know how to do is build shit, but you don't know how to create shit. It's a difference. It's a difference. Yeah, I'm on Hank ass today. I don't know whose name is Hank today, but I got it for some reason. Y'all know how pastors be like, something telling me to talk to Hank today. Hank, you ain't wealthy, bro. Okay? Steve, James, John. I got a lot of Johns that follow me. John, it's time to get wealthy, bro. Okay? It's time to show your woman something. Okay? Let's shock the world, Hank. Let's shock the world, man. Yeah, I might start me. I'm about to start me an all men's mentorship. Okay? Bring men back, goddamn. All right, hell yeah, Hank, quit tonight. Hank, you got enough damn money. All that damn overtime you done saved up. Okay? Yeah, come on to New York. Quit them damn jobs, come to New York, man. All right, come to New York, y'all. We gotta elevate the men. We gotta elevate the men. When we elevate as a man, these women is gonna want informed men. They ain't gonna be looking at these guys that just got money. They gonna be like, okay, I want my guy with money and information. We gonna wipe these smuts off the face of the earth. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Y'all know how many? Well, let me not swing the conversation that way. Okay. Yes, just get as much as informed as possible, fellas. All right, your woman is going to really follow you. These women want something to follow. All right, don't listen to these feminist, masculine ass beasts that's saying, I don't need to follow man. Men, the reason why they saying that goofy ass shit, because there's not enough leaders. They walk out the door and see chumps all damn day. All right, it ain't enough of us. Okay? We got to create. We got to quit these damn jobs, y'all. It's too many men working jobs thinking we back in the damn 20s and 30s and shit. Back in the day, you get paid damn 17 cents. We still doing the same damn thing. Stand up, Hank. John, stand up. Steve, Trey, Don, Dre. Okay, stand up, man. Juan, Julio. Okay. Zing Ling. All right. Stand up, man. We need more leaders. All right. These women are not the leaders. Okay. They need leaders. How the hell are we going to lead working all the damn time? Focusing on providing. There's another way, man. We found it. Now you can either provide using your hourly time, or you can provide by using your creativity, building on information, showing the world that you're not just a damn worker. All right, because I don't know who convinced us that, well, having a job is good. Y'all poor people told us that ain't no rich person, ain't no personal wealth got your hand and said, Hank, I'm going to tell you this. What you doing is a great thing. Ain't not a wealthy person told you that. Only a worker told you that. Okay? A worker told me I was making good money. Ain't no boss told me that shit. I wasn't even around no damn boss. Y'all even knows when you're working a job all the time, you're never really around any bosses. A lot of times you think you're around bosses, you're really around managers. We so post sometimes that we call managers our boss. Well, boss man, some of y'all call y'all supervisor your boss. Okay? Some of y'all call y'all supervisor your boss because you're so damn scared. That's how low we are, family. Okay, that's how low we are, family. And I'm here to elevate. I'm not here to destroy. I am here to destroy your lower self. All right, but I'm here to raise and to help elevate your higher self. Okay? We got to get out of these jobs, man. Man, we got to get out of these jobs, man. I don't think women should be working at all anyway. Women shouldn't be working at all. All right. Now, I understand y'all might be in certain situations right now, but I'm just trying to show y'all what the future needs to look like. Y'all need to start working on getting to that place where she's not working. All right, getting to that place where you're not working. Y'all can put y'all all on the family's estate protection. Okay? But if she's working, you working, yo, that's crazy. When I was a worker, I used to tell myself, I need me a girl that work too. I need me an independent. Only man that wants an independent woman is a man that's not wealthy. Y'all think about it. Think about it. Why would a wealthy man want his woman to be working? Think about it. That doesn't even make sense. That's why I'm saying, as a man, we got to get more informed. So our women is not working. Our women can basically go all in on our plan. Because a man that's at a job does not have a plan. We say things like, I'm gonna get all this money and put it in real estate. Like, yo, forget all that. You know how long that takes? I'm gonna get all this money and I'm gonna start putting it over here, put it over here. Then we'll never get to that point. All right? What do y'all think happening when y'all sending y'all women to these jobs? Y'all think they don't got no work, boo? It got so bad. I remember working at Samsung. This girl, I knew she had a fiance. I worked at that job for 3 months, y'all. Let's just say I ruined their whole relationship. Okay? I was her work boo. I was way more funner than her work boo. Okay? Way more funner than her work boo. More fun. Alright? To the point, she came to me one day and said, I want you. I don't want him no more. I'm willing to pack my bags and leave. Now, I didn't have shit to come home to. I'm like, I'm my homeboy, my roommate. I ain't got my own spot. She was willing to leave. Get y'all women out them damn jobs. Okay? Get y'all women out them damn jobs. Because think about being in a woman's position. She's going to work. Okay? Think about how much time she's working. Think about how much time you're working. Okay? She gets back home. You probably want her to cook, clean, and shit. Alright? She can't do that. Alright? Because she's been working just like you. It's 2 men in the damn house. That's how I feel. If my women work, I feel like it's another dude in the damn house. You know what I'm saying? But I could not have said that until I got into in the proper financial stature. Okay? Meaning I understand we have to work to that point. I'm just letting y'all know what it looks like. Okay? Of course I couldn't tell mine to not work until I was in a position to only look for women that would leave their job. Yeah. I feel like that's 2 damn dudes living together. She working 40 hours, you working 40 hours. I just don't feel like that's what women are for. I know the feminist movement done brung that in here, but I don't feel like y'all women are meant to work. Because y'all are supposed to be doing so many other things that y'all are forgetting about. Yeah, y'all forgetting about the nurturing aspect. Some of y'all are so masculine and diesel. Okay? You so damn masculine. You've been living a dual life ever since you got on your own. Some of y'all women little dudes, to be real with you. Little dudes walking around here. Acting like straight men. Me, by myself. I can get my own this, I can get my own that. But it's because us men have not displayed the proper example. Okay, we think working a job, you got some men that's out here working 2, 3 jobs. Like, how the hell you gonna be there for your family working 3 damn jobs? And then we say things like, well, I gotta keep food on the table. I'm about that money. I'm about that's like, man, it's so sad. It's so sad. When I hear people like just so caught up in chasing that dollar, I gotta get it, man. Any money to be made, I'm there. I'm like, yo, that's not what wealthy people do. You know, wealthy people aren't starving artists. Okay? A lot of us is acting like starving artists. You know what a starving artist is? A starving artist is somebody that don't have nothing to bring to the table but talent. But you gotta have some type of will about yourself. Okay? You gotta have something with you. You don't gotta be a starving artist when when you understand finances. All right, but again, I know this is not an overnight thing, family. It's something you want to work towards. All right, as a man, you want to work towards. Okay, I need to get more intelligent so my woman is not working. Now, somebody can probably tell me, so, man, everybody's situation ain't the same. 50-50 good. Something like, yo, it's only 50-50 is only good because the man is not operating to his full capacity. When the man's operating at his full capacity, his woman is not working. His woman is not working. Come on now. How's she gonna have the babies, take care of the kids, and work? How? How? Man, yeah, I'm not even. Yeah, I'm because when you understand information, and I'm gonna be honest, right? It's very hard to lead a woman without having your finances in order, y'all. Okay, let me clear that up because I know a man gonna be like, so I can't get love unless I got money, brother. You can't do nothing unless you have money. Okay, I be trying to tell people that. Like, I know we want women to love us for us, but what can we possibly give if we don't have no resources? A woman is supposed to love a man for his resources as well. No woman supposed to be loving you just because you got damn potential. And that's where a lot of women go wrong at because they go off potential. But if more men have resources, okay, because I know me as a man, I want my woman to be able to use me. If my woman can't use me, I'm not a man. Okay? Use me. Now, I got a real prideful woman she's real independent. I got her when she was independent, so she's the type, she don't want to be an issue. She don't ask for nothing. She try to do everything herself. And I be having to tell her, like, yo, use me. You're not using me enough. You're not using me enough. And she be like, well, I just don't want to have to ask, because I know other people ask you for things. I'm like, yo, forget that. You're not using me enough. Yeah, if you can't be used, you're useless. Because as my woman, I want to be able to use you. Y'all see how bad that sounds to somebody that doesn't understand how to utilize people? So you want to use your woman? Duh, if I can't use her, what the hell is she around for? And I want my woman to use me, because if she can't use me, what am I around for? We just playing footsies, vibing? I got to be able to use you. And I want you to be able to use me. Yeah. Okay? And then, again, as a man, we got to get more informed. And again, I'm here to let y'all know it's okay, because, again, all we got to do is get informed. It's not as hard as it sounds. We just got to start building our understanding of contracts. Imagine being the man, because you got to remember, the man of the house is the executor. Okay, now imagine being the informed man. You understanding trust law, you understanding tax law, you understanding consumer law. Okay, you understanding rules and regulations. All right, meaning your family come to you for questions. You're able to pass that information down to your woman, to your kids. Now they're able to pass it down to their kids. You know what I'm saying? You're breaking the generational curse. You ain't breaking a damn thing working that damn job. And saying things, I put clothes on your back, food on the table. I brought you in this world, I can take you out. I don't know why we be saying crazy shit like that. I put food on the table. I put the roof over your head. Man, daddy, you work the job. Please. That job put that damn roof on the table. Roof on our head. That job put that clothes on our backs. The job put the food on the table. Okay? Come on now. They don't like talking like this. Like, don't say that about your father. Where should you start? Just contract law. I would just go to Google, type in, contract law. All right, what is the elements of a contract? All right, what is the elements of? You want to look at elements of a contract? What's the elements of interest? What is interest? What is the security collateral? What are the USCs? What are the UCCs? All right, yeah, you want to start there. It's not really a starting point. It's really wherever you want to start. But you just want to start for sure. Just follow the breadcrumbs, whatever you read, because by the time you look up, you're going to have a process. And again, y'all, all this is to elevate folks, okay? Again, I remember saying, like, I need my woman working because, again, I didn't have it like that, so I needed her to work. All right, this is the old me, not my woman now. This is the old me, okay? But the new me now, and I'm understanding my role and what I can really do, okay? I can't have my woman working. I can't. I can't even have my woman having friends with those that is not on this level. Straight up, y'all. Okay? Because as a man, I got a plan. And this plan ain't going to work if you around them friends that you knew before we had this plan. A lot of times women say, well, they're just my friends. And, that's when the man got to come in and say, listen, I understand those are your friends, but what have you accomplished with those friends this far? I break them all the way down, to the questions. What have y'all accomplished so far? Well, they was there for me when I was there for you when? When you need somebody to talk to, they was like, come on now. Come on. What are we talking about? All right, did y'all create something? Have y'all created something? Have y'all built something that's, because if y'all have that, I'm going to shut up. But if you don't have no friends that you built anything with, y'all just some gossiping girls talking about a bunch of nothing. Oh, hell no, that ain't going to work. You got to cut them off. You got to cut them off because that's going to be an issue. All right, we're going to be our mentality going to be on a certain level, and then you're going to get around them, and then you're going to have to mute yourself. You're going to have to humble yourself, and I don't want my woman to humble herself around anyone. All right? So, yeah, it is a controlling aspect, okay? It is. All right? Somebody got to take control, because if somebody takes control, things can get out of control. All right, yeah, so it didn't happen overnight. Yeah, it was arguments. Like, yo, listen, if you can't do this, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not moving forward unless, like, for real. It ain't no, it's like now, like right now, right? They just change your number. Like, yeah, for real. It's that serious. I know some of y'all like, I ain't changing my number. I understand why. And that's why you're never going to get to certain levels. Okay? That's why you're not going to get to certain levels. You got to be able to listen to your man. Some of y'all women don't listen to your man because your man isn't worth listening to. I get it. I understand. But we talking about a man that has a plan for you. He's showing you the plan. Okay? Either you're going to follow it or leave that man alone. Because I don't think no woman should be with any man that she can't listen to. If your man can't tell you, hey, that friend that might not be good for you, and then you go and say, well, what do you mean she ain't good for me? We've been cool for all. It's like, y'all don't even be here. Like, why do y'all think we say, well, I don't think you should be friends with her? Because y'all have not accomplished anything with that friend. It's just gossiping. And we tired of hearing about your friend's problems. Your friend that ain't ever going to amount to shit. We tired of hearing that. Okay? So I know my situation, like, yo, yeah, you had to change numbers. Had to change numbers, had to cut folks off because that's what I did. I cut folks off. So if I know what I did, I cut folks off. I changed my number. All right, and I seen how much gains I made. So I'm experienced. So I expect, my woman or my women to do the same thing because it's been done. It's proven. All right, if you can't do that, y'all, it's gonna be hard to really gain clarity. It's gonna be hard to understand this information. You literally have to cut off people. Because think about your friends right now. Think about your family members right now that you're real close to. What have y'all accomplished? Think about it. Before you say all this love bug shit, think about what have y'all accomplished. It's just a bunch of trauma bonding. It's all off the backs of, well, I done known them for so long, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's literally what we lead it with. That's what we lead it with. So, yeah. So, cut off folks, family. And I say, again, the man got to be a better leader because these women will listen to a leader. But there's so many non-leaders going on right now or out here right now that these women don't really have nothing to follow. Okay, it really don't. And we can say all day, well, these women is traumatized, they didn't have a daddy. I say shit like that too. But we can say it all day, but at the end of the day, there's not enough men out here just on their shit. It's too many men working. It's too many men hustling, okay? And it's too many men that's just plain out lost. It's trying to figure it out. And it's like, why haven't there been an example? Why is there a man code? Because we really ain't got no code, like how we should carry ourselves financially. It's always on some find a trade. It's tell us shit like that. Find you a trade. Find you a trade that'll never go out. Okay? Yeah. So as a man, for all the men out there, focus on contract law. Whatever your plans is, whether it's real estate or, man, y'all hang that shit up, okay? Focus on this information. Go all in on this information and then come back to the ideas you had before this information and just see. Okay? And just see what your ideas are now. And just see. Because, I wanted to grow weed. I wanted to smoke weed. I used to sell weed. And then I said, oh, damn, wait a minute. You mean tell me I can have my own church and have my members smoke weed? You mean all the members in my church can be weed smokers and be lawfully in the right capacity? You mean tell me all I had to do was make a church and turn all my weed heads into members? You mean to tell me there's a way? You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's just one idea. We can say ideas all damn day. All right? We can talk about it all day, but I'm just saying. Hang up your ideas now. All right? Focus on contract law and interest and then come back to those ideas. Y'all just want to get into real estate, hang that shit up. Y'all about to get in that all wrong. Y'all about to go follow everybody else and did it. I'm about to go buy this property and to pay off that property just to pay off that property. Then I'm going to get that property to pay off that property. Like, yo, you don't have to do all that. Nobody is telling nobody how to utilize interest. Why would I go buy a house and then go get another house just to buy off the first house? That's stupid. That's dumb. They better not bring me into none of them business events. They better have me talking first. Because if I talk land, I'm like, yo, I don't know what these folks talking about. That is dumb. Why the hell would I get a property and then go get another property just to pay off that property? What are we doing? These same people ain't reading no contract law. All this flipping and dipping. Okay? Stacking and flipping it. Stacking and flipping it. Ain't no law say nothing about getting in real estate. Why are we flipping houses? Why? Why are we flipping houses? Flipping houses is as beneficial as flipping a brick. Yeah. Yeah! Stacking and flipping it. 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 The money I'm stacking. You know I'm getting it. Running it up. You know that I'm getting it. Stacking and flipping it. Rest in peace. Rest in heaven. Straight up. I was about to get in there too, and I was like, whoa, why the hell I'm about to flip some damn houses for? The hell I look like? Worry about some damn tenants after I just beat my landlord in eviction. The hell I look like? And again, y'all, this is not me talking junk. This is me just giving you information in a comedy way. All right? It doesn't make any sense. Flipping houses makes absolutely no sense at all. They'll say, well, I'm a millionaire from flipping houses. Man, you was a millionaire before you flipped them houses. You just didn't know. Stop it. Stacking and flipping it. Stacking and flipping it. Yeah, that's why you say I flip houses. What does that mean? I take something that's cheap, I make it more, and I sell it. Meaning I'm doing all that for a profit, right? Stacking and flipping it. Stacking and flipping it. Why would I want to be a lesser? That's what lessers do. Should I change my citizen status? Why would you do that? Who said to do that? Your status, your citizen status is great. How it is. You got a social. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you don't gotta. Y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta be careful who y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying those people that's saying that is wrong, but y'all gotta understand why they're saying that. Okay, because to do this process, you're not changing any status. You're just coming correct. Yeah. Y'all, we do a lot of things that just doesn't make any sense, family. We have credit. We have an abundance of credit. Okay? Nobody can stop that if we understand what's going on. Okay? And I know a lot of people are scared of taxes. I need y'all to stop being scared of the IRS. Okay? When every time you hear, I gotta pay a tax, you don't have to pay the tax. You have to perform the tax. So many folks is like, yeah, taxes voluntary because it's like you'll be insane not to do the taxes. Like folks be like, I want to be tax exempt. I don't want to do any taxes off. Like, yo, those taxes are owed to the principal. You don't pay taxes. The IRS has a whole remittance department. So if you have a tax bill, you can remit it. So many people scared of IRS. I get folks telling me, I got this big IRS bill. I'm like, how big is it? They be like, it's like $80,000, man. I be like, oh, that's it. Yeah, don't worry about that. You just gotta remit it. And I be like, is the 80,000? We got a negative in front of it. I be like, what you mean? Nah, no, it's don't have a negative in front of it. I said, all right, then that's money that they're giving you. They're telling you you need to perform this $80,000 credit. What are you gonna do with it? Are you gonna transfer it to the account, or are you just gonna play with it? What you gonna do with it? You gonna add this to the account, or you just gonna leave it be? Now, when you leave it be, they're gonna be pressing you for like, hey, yo, you owe an $80,000 obligation. $80,000 obligation, meaning you're not supposed to come out your pocket. You just need to perform this $80,000. That's for anybody. Stop being so scared, family. Everything is great. All right, this is heaven, y'all. Okay, the IRS is great. They're good. They're the good guys. All right, the judges are just referees. They're nobodies. Not saying they're nobody, but they're referees. Yeah, IRS. Yeah, IRS is our best friend, y'all. IRS is our best friend. IRS audit accounts for us. IRS make sure accounts are correct. All right, you gotta remember, we are the owners of this account. That's why we are supposed to receive dividends. If we are the owners of the account, how are we the borrowers, y'all? Think about that. Why are you scared of the IRS? You're not the damn borrower. You're the consumer. You're the owner of the account. They're calling you. They're getting in touch with you because you're the owner, and they asking you, "Hey, we're the IRS. What do you want us to do with this bill?" And we look at it like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta pay 80,000. The IRS is really on my ass." Folks just be scared and uninformed, which I understand, but we gotta stop being so uninformed. All right, the IRS will definitely help you find exactly what you're looking for. Okay, certain 1099s, not even certain 1099s. If you don't know the amount on your 1099, you can leave that thing blank or put a question mark. Just make sure you know the parties' names, know who the borrower is, know who the creditor is, you got the account number. All right, that's pretty much all the damn IRS needs. And you can send them a cover letter, let them know, hey, I wasn't too sure about what the amount was. I need some help. I need this account audited. But we've been so scared of the IRS, we don't even understand how to utilize the IRS. We got to understand how to use people. We don't know how to use people. We got to know how to use people. All right? So make sure y'all tap in with our New York event, y'all. 10/27 will be in New York. All right, make sure y'all tap in. All right, my classes are still $32 right now. Okay, until we get this music thing situated. I'll be having some difficulties with the release. All right, so until we get that situated, all right, all my classes each will be $32. All right, 10/27 we will be in New York. Make sure y'all tap in for that. All right, I will also be doing a court class. All right, I also will be doing the court class in December, but I'll give y'all more details after the New York class about that court class. All right, so make sure y'all tap in, family. Make sure y'all share this live. Make sure y'all share this page. All right, make sure y'all share the information. For those beginners that just following me, try your hardest to find, look at the shorts videos on my page, but also try to find the long lives. Okay, try to find the long lives because the long lives is where you don't get a lot of this free information. All right, so yeah, I'll turn them back to 32. Okay, I'll do that. All right, but yeah, make sure y'all get these classes, family. All right, make sure y'all get these classes. All right, so with that being said, y'all, peace, love. Make sure y'all be safe. All right, make sure y'all read. Make sure y'all be due diligent. And I'll see y'all next time.